Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi, and in today's video I have something a little bit different for you guys. We're gonna do a review on this bag right here, the YSL Hobo bag. Now this is my first and my only designer bag, and I've had it since February of this year. It is November now, so I feel like I've had it long enough that I can give a well-informed review at this point. And actually the story behind how I ended up getting this bag, my husband bought it for me for my birthday, but the reason that he ended up buying it for me is because like a month before my birthday, I had been talking a lot about what I wanted my first designer bag to be, and I was doing a ton of research. So my husband knew that I really wanted this bag because I would not stop talking about it. But I always told him that I wanted to get my first designer bag sometime in the next couple of years, because as someone who has never shopped luxury handbags before, it just felt like a really big deal to spend all of that money on a one item. But anyway, a month before my birthday, we got a package in the mail and it said Saint Laurent on it. And I mistakenly thought that he had bought this bag for me as a surprise because I was talking about it so much over the past couple of weeks. But this package was clothing from a totally different shop, and Saint Laurent was part of the address that it was coming from. But he saw how excited I got when I thought he had bought me the bag, so he ended up buying the bag for me for my birthday a month later. And when he actually bought the bag for me, I was still really nervous because I was like, I don't know, like I've never spent this much money on a single item. So I was really nervous about how much I would actually end up using it and how worth it would be to drop all of that money on a single item. But I will get into my actual review of this bag and whether or not it was worth the money a little bit later in the video. First, I want to go over some general information about this bag. So the outside of this bag is made of 100% calfskin leather. The inside is lined with black suede, and you can see all of the hardware is this brass bronze material. There's also a single zipper pocket on the inside. The overall dimensions of this bag is 9 by 6.2 by 2.5 inches. And the strap is also adjustable. There are 3 different holes that you can adjust the length to. And the largest drop that you can set this strap to is 7.8 inches. So back in February, my husband paid $2,900 plus tax, which came to about $32.77 Canadian. But I just checked on the website right now and it looks like the price has gone up to $30.95, which would end up at around $34.97 after tax, also in Canadian. So now let's get into my overall review of this bag to help you figure out if this bag is also right for you. When I was first looking at getting this bag, I was considering getting the beige color that they offer. I'm so glad that I didn't go that route, because if you are getting your very first designer bag, I would say go with a color that you are gonna get the most use out of. So I'm really, really happy I ended up going with black. I was also considering getting this bag in the black crocodile leather because I was going through like a crocodile leather phase at that time. I was just really obsessed with it. And again, I'm really glad I didn't go that route and I ended up doing the smooth leather. Andy, my husband, actually is the one that was telling me that the crocodile leather was a really bad idea and I would regret my decision. So he definitely steered me in the right direction going with the smooth. And I'm really happy to say that this has been one of my most used bags ever since I got it. For me and my general style and my wardrobe, this bag has been very, very versatile. And I'll probably overlay some video clips of how I would style this bag with a range of different outfits, from more casual to a little bit more dressy. And I've also been able to carry this bag in the daytime and the evening without it being out of place. So now let's talk about practicality and durability of this bag. I think the size is really, really great. I can personally fit everything that I need to in this bag. Majority of the time, all I really carry is my wallet, car keys, and lip products. And with those couple of things, there's usually still a lot of empty space in there. But I would say for a shoulder bag, this is like a really good standard size that you would find. And here I am showing you guys how much I can put in the bag if I were to fill it up all the way. And as you can see, it fits quite a bit of stuff. And I don't know why I forgot to put my cell phone in here. I did put a portable light, which is larger than an iPhone, but basically it shows that you can totally fit your phone in here as well. And I know that there are a lot of other shoulder bags out there that have the ability for you to strap a longer strap to it, so you can use it as like a crossbody. This one does not have that versatility. You kind of have to use it just as a shoulder bag, which I personally don't mind. I always prefer shoulder bags. I'm not a huge fan fan of crossbodies, but that's kind of a question you have to ask yourself. Like, do you feel okay holding a shoulder bag most of the time, or do you want the ability to convert it into a crossbody? One of the most divisive things about this bag is the fact that it does not have a zipper. It's just like kind of open. I emptied it right now, so there's nothing in it, but you can see it's literally just open and there's no zipper. It has that little zipper pocket inside, but the only thing that you can use to close it is just like this clasp right here that goes into this little, like the L goes into this little loop right there. And that was my biggest worry before I got this bag. I was worried that like things would fall out. It would just be way too inconvenient, like putting it down carefully, making sure that it doesn't like fall over. And throughout the entire time that I had this bag, I've never had anything fall out of it, which is really nice. I mean, it doesn't topple over on its own very easily. It's very like stable and sturdy when you just put it down on any surface. So I don't have an issue with it falling over. And the only place that I really put it down is like on the table. Sometimes I put it on the ground. I'm not really precious when it comes to taking care of my bags. Like if I have a bag, it's a tool and it should work for me. I like to just like use it as it should be used. And sometimes there's just not a good spot to put it down on a table or a chair. So I end up putting it on the ground. I don't love to do it, but sometimes that's just what it calls for. And I have a friend that has this exact bag and she also kind of said the same thing. She doesn't really have an issue with things falling out of this bag either. The only issue I can really think of with the open conceptness of this bag is if you live in a big city or just a place that's known for pickpockets, maybe I would be a little bit worried about carrying a bag like this and not like securing your stuff in there with a zipper. Now, moving on to the durability of the material. So this is calfskin leather. I don't know too much about all of the different types of leather and what they mean in terms of durability. I found that this is pretty durable. There are a couple of scratches on the outside of this bag. I don't know if you can see. There's kind of a scratch right here, and that scratch was kind of caused by me buckling the bag up and dragging this metal clasp along the leather. And that was kind of annoying when it happened, but it's so faint, and I feel like it's gotten more faint over the past couple of months. I think that most leather kind of softens over time, so the scratches that are on it become a little bit more faint. And like I said, I have put this bag on the ground, so I actually really put it through a lot. I don't really baby it. Even given all of the harsh treatment that I put this bag through, I think it's still looking really nice. So overall, I think you can tell that I really love this bag. It's been an amazing first luxury bag to purchase because of how much use I've gotten out of it. Honestly, I haven't really found myself wanting to even get another bag. For me, this is like my everyday go-to bag for almost every single occasion. And I do have other designer bags that are in my wish list for the future, but I've just been so satisfied with this bag that I haven't really been looking or researching or like really wanting to purchase a new handbag anytime soon. But yeah, overall, this bag gets a major seal of approval from me, and I think it's a really great first luxury bag to purchase. So lastly, I wanted to talk about resale value because I know some people really care about resale value when it comes to luxury handbags. And my personal take on this, I don't really know what the resale value is on this. I don't think it's that great, but overall, I don't think that we should be looking at handbags as investments. I know that some people try to call luxury bags investments, but I don't really think it's a real investment because yes, some bags do hold their value better than others, but overall, regardless of how they hold their value, you're always gonna end up selling a luxury handbag at a loss unless it's some super rare collectible Hermes handbag. Overall, I don't think you should view luxury handbags as investment pieces because they're just not. All right, so there you have it. That was my review of the YSL Hobo bag. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, if it helped you make a decision on whether or not you want to get this bag. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot of fashion content on there, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.